Good evening, everybody. FiveNights DuelistX here, and just a real quick thank you so much. It was only 3 days ago that I was at 50, and now we are at 61 subscribers. You guys are amazing. So, this is the first ever episode of the Shadow Realm Series X. So, without any further ado, let's get on with it. Now then, the first opponent we are facing is a character known as Niham161, and I am of course using Dynamist, because Dynamist is the shit. And here we go. So, first off, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the Rare Hunters of X, what we do in the community on Facebook. We talk a lot about the challenge series, how the meta is currently going, and a lot of cool stuff just in general about Yu-Gi-Oh! You can also find me on Twitter anytime you want to at FiveNightsDuelistX.com. Okay, so here we go. I set my skills Stego and Braccio, Special, Plesius, Patiran, and Ankylos. Of course, I'm going up against Boojins. I do not like Boojins, but it's not really that hard of a deck to go up against whenever you have Utopia the Lightning. So, Utopia the Lightning attacks over Yamada. He can't activate Crane during the battle phase. And then, of course, the Dimension Prison goes off. Negate. Okay. MST. Rush. Plesius. He sets a card. Next. Ooh, Sparkly card. Set. Attack with Patiran. Get charge. Attack with Utopia. Activate charge. Set the scale. Pendulum Summon, Plesio, and Brachios back to the field. A lot of cool stuff about the Dynamist deck in general is people really underestimate the deck. It is a powerhouse of goodies. So, there you go. I win. Next round.
Game over.
So, the next one we are facing is Natnus. And he is using Dark Magician. Okay, Dark Magician I've used, not used, but actually have went up against I don't know how many times. This deck is literally my Dynamist. I can't even fathom how funny it is, really, I can't. I faced Dark Magician so much that I know the ins and outs of this deck. It's basically stupid. So, yeah, Patiran attacks over his monster, and then get out the Panzer Dragon, blow up the trap card, all the Dark Magicians destroyed. He summons Rod, I activate Warning, he sets a card, my turn, drawing to Rush, good card. Anyways, I've went up against Dark Magician so much, especially against my friend, who you will see in the last duel, his name is Vortex09, and the deck itself, it's okay, but it relies too much on your basic crap like Blue Eyes does. And I got no problem between Blue Eyes or Red Eyes or Dark Magician, but I really do prefer that. I mean, I like the support that they all get, but I like to see small competitive decks such as Dynamist or Harpy get more support. But don't get me wrong, I am happy that they do have what they have. So, I basically attack him with Spinos and Rex, getting over his card, and then go into Cyber Dragon Infinity. He sets. The funny thing is when I activated Rush to get out Spinos, he really couldn't do much about it. And then, of course, Cyber Dragon Infinity for game. Sorry, dude, you lose.
Game over.
So, on to the third duel. We have Silver Wolf Mutt. Now, this is a really interesting duel, really interesting deck in general. It's a Dark World Exodia Blue Eyes deck. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. But, so far, oh, and to make a big note about these duels, I will not be changing these decks until someone beats them. Then I'll, gradually as they keep on beating the decks, I will change the decks. But so far, I have the Basic 5, and then I have the Sacred 3. The Sacred 3 decks I have not revealed yet, because no one has yet to go up and beat the first deck, which is my Dynamist. But eventually, if someone beats the Basic 5, I will reveal the Sacred 3, and then you will know all my decks. So, Plesios, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and Spinos for game. Game over, man.
Game over.
Nice try, though. And then we come to a duelist known as Timzelo. He is using a Blue Eyes Dark World Exodia build. Again, I don't really get the concept of using this deck, but oh well. So, just go into Infinity. Pateran runs over his monster. And then Cyber Dragon Infinity negates Ice Hand. Attack for 25. Special Anklos. Just to run over a bunch of his crap. And now that I have Anklos on the field, any Dynamist monster that destroys an opponent's monster is removed from play. So, Pateran, boom. And then a whole lot of Harpy Derp. And then Anklos for game. Game over, dude. Game over.
Game over.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for my viewers. My buddy Vortex09, I've known since 2nd grade, and he wanted to be in the series. He's been bugging me on Facebook this whole time. We should duel. Well, I granted him this duel. And of course, by no surprise on my part, he uses Dark Magician. I'm not surprised because that's always been his favorite monster type ever since Yu-Gi-Oh! Started. Me, I was more of a Rex Raptor fan because, you know, I love dinosaurs. Always have, always will. You know, it's just one of the things I do. Anyways, he's countering me, I'm countering him, and he attacks me with his Coco Moco Witch that he's got there with the Dark Magician Girl. And yeah, I'm like, oh, no big deal. Stego, Ceratops, Rush, get out Brachio, Exceed, get Infinity, suck up Coco, and then attack over his Dark Magician Girl and attack him directly with Stego. And then, next turn, I lure Darkness. He sets a card. This is where the fun begins. Charge. Get my Scale 6. Special Spinos. Sorry, dude. Came close. No cigar, man. Game over. So, if you guys would like to participate in the Shadow Realm series, or the X series as I like to call it, just go ahead, find me on Facebook at FiveNights DuelistX, Twitter, FiveNights DuelistX, or you can just comment in the comment section down below. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is FiveNights DuelistX, and as always, I will see all my subscribers and my beloved rare hunters back in the Shadow Realm.